Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be taking a look at movement. I'm not a financial advisor, make sure to do your own research before investing money into crypto. Taking a look at the coin market cap page, we're sitting at a $417 million market cap, which is considered a mid-cap coin in my estimation. Some people say this is still low cap, but I think anything above 100 million would be in the mid cap region until $3 billion. And after that, it is essentially considered a high cap, so 3 billion and above. The token was launched at the end of 2024, and it was immediately listed on Binance. So all of the major exchanges got a hold of the coin, and it was a massive event, but we haven't seen much price appreciation. It was a 2x, and that is okay for a launch. Sometimes coins do much crazier gains. And then since that peak in December, we've been on a downward spiral, or in a downward spiral, from $1.10 all the way down to a bottom price of 11 cents. Now, in terms of the tokenomics, just to give you a brief breakdown here, we're sitting at 10 billion max supply, 2.6 in circulating. We can verify that with CryptoRank. So just search up movement coin and you'll see the page, the overview of the project. And if you go to vesting, you can pull up the vesting schedule, and it's a long vesting schedule, but there will be token dilution. Unless the demand outweighs the potential selling pressure from the newly, freshly minted, unlocked tokens, then the price will be depreciating, because if there are more sellers than buyers, the price will be dropping. And just to give you an idea of what the circulating supply will be sitting at the beginning of January next year, so that's January 8th, when the unlock will happen, the first unlock of 2026, will bring us up to 31.2%. Circulating right now we're at 2.6%. So it's quite a bit, right? It's quite a bit. It's a 25% increase from where we are right now, roughly 25%. And the market cap is already quite high. So I would say if you really want to get into something like this, something that's new, and it's a layer 2 on Ethereum, so I don't think this is a massive bullish niche in my opinion. But of course, do your own research and make sure to verify everything about the project, about the team before you invest. But the fact that it was listed on all of the major exchanges from the get-go is definitely a good sign. But that doesn't mean that all of the early investors won't be dumping on you, because if we go to the fundraising, you can see that they have a lot of venture capitals and a lot of pre-seed investors that are going to be selling whenever we have pumps. So that's why I try to avoid projects like that. And if we jump into the price action chart here on the daily, this is going to be a brief video, very quick one, because there's not a lot of price action. But since this bottom, or rather since this top in December at $1.23, we corrected 91%. So essentially the project, you could say the project went through a bear market in the past 7 months. This was a destructive bear market for all of the holders. And if you're still holding these tokens and you believe in the project, which is totally fine, I would obviously look into dollar cost averaging, because if your average, let's say, is around 50 cents, somewhere over here, if you buy right now, that average will move down and it'll be something like 30 cents, 35 cents. So you want to keep dollar cost averaging until you're either able to get out and break even at some point, or if you're looking to secure profits later, once the price starts appreciating during the bull market, you will be able to sell at massive profits while your average entry price is very low. So this is your chance to do that. Even right now is a good opportunity to do that. As I can see, we're seeing a bit of a move to the upside here with some altcoins. 53% increase, that's actually quite a lot. But I would say even right here is not a bad entry, considering where you were buying at the beginning of 2025. Now let's outline a few major levels here. So that is a pretty significant resistance block from 25 down to 22 cents. and we're probably going to run into resistance when we are there. Another strong area would be over here. So that would be a support at previous support at 40 cents. And then we rejected that area and we corrected from there. So these are two levels to look out for. I would set up a Fibonacci retracement here, but with a chart like this, with a massive downtrend like this, there's no point. We haven't even broken past the 0.236, so it wouldn't even be a valid Fibonacci. We just need a reversal of this downtrend. That's what we're looking for. So we're looking for volume, we're looking for bullish news, we're looking for marketing, and of course, flipping this resistance as support would be crucial. Okay, if we're able to break through this 25 cents region, then we can actually apply the Fibonacci. Then we might start talking about a potential bottom for movement here at 11 cents and some potential targets to the upside. Now, if you're looking to take profits short term, mid term, it's possible we might have a pump in the next few weeks. So look at 40 cents. Like I said, this area over here was our support, and on our way back up, we might run into it as resistance, okay? And you might get sent back down. So 40 and a half cents would be a great area to take profits. Of course, make sure to avoid round numbers in your limit orders. That will save you a lot of stress, a lot of nerves, and a lot of money. If we take a look at the daily RSI, as you can see, we just saw a small pump here. But usually when you're in the lower part here, around the index of 40 to 30, that is when you want to be dollar cost averaging. So this entire area between April up until now has been a very good buying opportunity. Although I have to mention the fact that it seems we are printing a bullish divergence here. So we have a lower low on the price action chart while the RSI is printing higher lows. And that is definitely a good sign. And maybe that already played out with this 50% plus pump. Maybe it already played out. Maybe we'll see something more from it. Maybe we'll run into the resistance here at 25 cents, which is another potential resistance area for you to look into if you want to take some profits. But that should be it. Thank you all for watching this video. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.